Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 2 from the previous episode, talking about what is authenticity and what does it really mean to be your most authentic self. So here's part 2.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what are some practices that
I was
you
just going to say,
have
like, can we,
to help in the practice or in the strengthening or the deepening of being authentic?
I think compassion is a huge one.
But what does this mean? What is this practice? How do you practice compassion?
So noticing when I am expressing from a place of wanting approval or kind of observing how I might be expressing myself and not judging that and holding space and loving that version of me that felt that they needed to do that in each moment. Because so much of my journey was actually consisted of me really bashing myself and really being hard on myself for when I was repeating patterns or when I was whatever. And it's like this, again, it's like this battle of like logically knowing something and then having patterns that you may just be stuck in or you know.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't really know if that's like a tool.
It is a tool, like
is.
practicing self-compassion.
Yeah.
Right,
Like
being able
not
to
judging when that version of you shows up.
Right.
But instead really loving, like, oh wow, I'm so sorry that you felt like you needed to do that in that moment.
Yes.
What can I, like, I literally talk to myself like a
Small child.
like a child, or like that version of me that felt that they needed to do that. And I'm like,
Yes.
wow, Tiana, babe, I'm sorry. Come here.
Excellent. I think this is a great example of self-compassion. Is what you're talking about is like, first of all, having enough internal space to observe yourself
Yes. Yeah.
objectively.
Yes.
First of all, this is a practice. So
Yeah.
if you don't have a practice that allows you to create space within yourself so you can observe yourself,
Yes.
then all of this is just woo-woo talk for you.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's like practice number one is
because without that spaciousness, like
you don't you're stuck in you're married to
reactivity
the story that your mind is telling you.
exactly.
Right. Whatever
Everything is true.
Everything
that
is
you
true.
think,
Exactly.
and you're just like, okay.
This is not going to be impactful for you. So I think practice number one is a mindfulness practice that creates internal space for you to observe yourself. The easiest go-to is any form of meditation.
Yeah.
Whether that be breath work, watching your breath, trying to observe physical sensations on your body, even writing, stream of consciousness writing.
Right. Spaciousness
is a form of creating space, because if you're just writing everything that's coming to your brain, you will notice that there is a part of you that is noticing that which is coming to your brain and then it's putting it onto paper.
Yes, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's creating space to observe yourself is number one. And then once you can observe yourself, see what comes up. What are these quirks? What are these things that you do to seek validation, to perform?
Judgment.
Right? And even if you do judge yourself, catch yourself and say,
judging
hey.
yourself. Can you have compassion for that part that's judging yourself?
Exactly. Right? It's being an extending grace and saying,
yes,
you don't need to do this anymore, my love.
Yes.
Relax.
Yes.
Right. And in the next moment, and as aware as you can be in the next moment when you are about to begin the process of maybe performing for validation or whatever it is that you do, to be like, oh, actually, I can choose to do nothing right now.
Yeah.
I can choose to say something completely different right now.
Yeah.
And that is a practice that through time will lead to a more authentic expression.
Yeah.
Because now there's space and then you can choose where to express from for that moment.
Exactly.
Right. So that's great. That's a great practice.
Yeah. Have you got anything?
Yeah, for me, it's hard. I learned about authenticity the hard way because my most turbulent romantic relationship was because I was inauthentic.
Okay.
I was pretending to be someone I wasn't.
Oh, wow.
So I attracted someone that matched the person I was pretending to be.
Okay. Got you.
Right. But then I was lucky enough that when it all fell apart, I realized, this is not even who I am.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, it was just the whole like rebellious reaction to that pain. I took the hard route. I wouldn't recommend this to everyone, but if you've got the goals for it, go for it. I just became very honest.
Okay.
But like brutally honest.
Okay.
To everyone.
Okay.
Like if you ask me like, do you like this meal? I'm like, honestly, I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. I just went down that route.
Okay.
Not with the intention to hurt people.
No.
I would be as gentle, because you can do both things. You can be brutally honest and kind at the same time. These two things can coexist, right? It's all about your delivery and your compassion.
In that moment.
In that moment.
Energetically you are speaking. That,
exactly.
You know,
and your intention. Right. So if my intention is not to harm, but to be honest, it will come across that way. People can, whichever, you can say you love it and they can still be offended.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's all about intention. So I actually began just saying the truth.
Okay.
And it's the fastest way to becoming your authentic self, but it's also the hardest way, and you're going to lose a lot of friends and family and connections that you have.
Right.
But honestly, it's like good riddance.
It's like a fast track.
It's a super fast track. Like if you feel like you're someone right now that struggles to be authentic, but and we all know when we're not being our authentic selves.
Yeah.
We get immediate feedback.
Yeah.
Within ourselves, there's discomfort, there's dysphoria. Well, I'm just playing. We know it's just not a good feeling inside.
No.
If you've had enough of that feeling, just start telling the truth.
Yeah.
If someone, like, any stories is made up about your childhood and your parents and how great things were, drop it. If someone asks you, how are your parents? Not perfect. Right? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, like how are you doing right now? A little bit anxious these days, but we're getting through it. Like, just being honest. And even if you say something, and you'll know if you're being honest by how you feel about what you've said.
Yes. Because it will never feel bad. If you're really honest in that moment, it won't.
It won't. Because when you're really honest, the marker is there'll be a slight sense of relief.
100%.
It will be like the pressure valve is released a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why I think there's that feeling, that I have, of like really being in your power when you are honest.
That's right.
Because you are there's no one that you are trying to be.
Yes.
And you are not swept away with how this person is perceiving you, but rather really authentically responding in that moment of however you may feel.
Yes, it is your truest expression in that moment.
Yeah.
So for me, my go-to practice, and again, it's a practice because there are moments, again, from moment to moment, your level of authenticity will vary.
Yes.
And there's moments where I feel like, is this a story that I've told a lot?
Yeah, that you just
I'm
start believing maybe?
Yes, or that is my like auto response.
Right.
Or is this how I'm really, really feeling about this? I have moments like this all the time because we all make up stories about ourselves.
Of course. And it's like,
how we navigate the world.
And we're like so good.
We're very good at this. So I have moments where I catch myself in my response where I'm like, is this even true now? Because sometimes we have responses to things that were true and authentic before, but no longer anymore. But it's an automatic response to a question or a situation that we've found ourselves in. Our brain just wants to match.
I think that's really true. And I think, again, that's why it really brings it back to the present moment.
That's right.
And really tuning in, can I respond right now in this present moment?
Yes.
And I actually experienced this yesterday. And I think even when you even have that question, that's almost when you know it.
Yes.
If that question comes up of like, is that really, it's probably changed. Like, you know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That means your authentic expression has changed from the last time.
Even if it was literally 2 days before.
That's right. Because even 2 days ago, you had an authentic expression that felt really good.
Yes.
The same situation comes.
Yes.
You're going to go back to what felt good.
because that made sense.
It made sense then.
So literally that happened to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I decided to push myself out of my comfort zone, and I went to an in-person women's gathering by Dalebrook Tidal Pool. We all sat on the beach. It was amazing. I'm so glad I went. And we did a sharing circle, and we like said our names, and then we said what we are letting go of.
Yeah.
I responded with something that I have been letting go of, like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But I felt immediately afterwards, like, that's not really true what I'm letting go of right now.
Yeah. Because it's changed.
And it was like a default response.
That's right.
That in that moment, I just immediately reverted back to what was true.
Yes.
But in that moment, I maybe didn't create that spaciousness.
Yes.
Or that safety, or however I was feeling in that moment, that it felt easier to
revert back to something
that was true
that
and that
worked
was
in a previous instance, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the truth is, that is our human playing a role.
Yes.
Our brain is a pattern-seeking supercomputer.
Yeah.
It just looks for context and people that we've survived before,
Yes.
and applies the same solution to those problems.
Absolutely.
It's
Like,
not
of course
trying.
we're going to do that.
Of course, we're
again.
going to do that. It's not going to think like, oh,
Let's try something
let's try something new.
Would that not be fun?
It's too risky, right? But then we are the spiritual beings that's observing this supercomputer.
Wow.
So that's the, well, I know, it's like meta, but I know. But we are the beings observing this mechanism, this thing that's going on. So, and we always know, because there's a pause inside of us that says, is that still true?
Yes.
That's the space that you then need to say, interesting. And the true authentic expression is to catch yourself and be like, actually, after thinking about it, I don't think that's actually what it is, but I don't know what it is that I am trying to let go of right now. Yes. That's the truest expression. That's the most authentic.
But Tiana's identity probably could not
handle the
I'm just there's no way I will not know what I'm letting go of.
Exactly.
Of course I know what I'm letting go of, you silly woman.
Yes. But again, it's a practice, right? We allow ourselves these moments to catch ourselves, and we have these default responses to our external stimulus, people, situations, conversations. And even if we don't vocalize that, maybe I don't know how I'm feeling right now, but we can tell it to ourselves.
Yes.
Right, and say, maybe we just don't say anything else.
Yeah.
And we don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
That is an authentic expression. Because again, your authenticity is not to do with anything outside of you. No. It's the core relationship with yourself.
What is true? What is alive in this exact moment?
Exactly.
I just thought of a really good topic for our next podcast, I think.
Okay, great. You guys are going to find out in the next
episode.
But it's for me radical honesty. And the practice of radical honesty, because it's not going to be default all the time. But when I did it, it was pretty militant. Yeah. Right. I cut out like a lot of friends. I'll tell you, like. Yeah. I just started asking, like, why are we having this conversation? Yeah. Like, we've had this over and over again. Yeah. Like, how is this serving us? Yeah. Again, not to be mean, because my intention was kindness and open communication. But as a result, it surfaced a lot of superficial relationships that I had. Right. And a lot of the hidden sort of roles and projection dynamics that I was having with these people that was serving my ego. Yes. And not really serving the relationship or even serving them. Yes. So radical honesty, just saying how you truly feel. And letting people be people. What I actually found as well is you'd be so surprised how little people actually care about what you think. Yeah. or about how you're feeling. Yeah. Because they're really worried about how you're receiving them. Exactly. They're worried about what you think of them. They're not worried about what you think of you. Yes. So just let it out, be as honest as you can be in that moment. Yeah, I will close with adding to that piece. Be as honest as you can in each moment, and give yourself compassion and space
for when you're not.
Yes.
And let that be a path of inquiry, curiosity, and more compassion.
Yes.
For that version of you that felt that they couldn't be honest in that moment.
Yeah. And just to know that it's all a practice.
Yes.
Right. It's all.
Like we're all just
we're
going to learn over and over again.
This is our first time being humans.
Yeah.
This sentence is universal to every human being on this planet. This is your first try. You're not gonna get it right the first time.
No.
But it's like when you like go play a sport.
Yeah.
Right. Like I love tennis. Right. But if you're playing tennis and your forehand is bad, you don't say, I'm never gonna hit a forehand again. Or like, why is my forehand terrible? No, you keep trying to hit more forehands until you perfect that.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be all of a sudden the most authentic person tomorrow.
No.
Not even in a year.
Yeah.
But in every practice, you become more authentic than you were the day before.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes.
And in time, you just get to the point where you just don't really care what people think. You just say your mind, again, with the intention of being honest and honoring yourself as opposed to hurting someone else or like causing drama or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So authenticity, I guess we've unpacked what the hell that is.
Yeah.
Surrender to that moment, be as honest as you can be. And in moments that you can't be honest, exercise incredible self-compassion.
Yeah. Yeah. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. Well, thank you all for joining and listening.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Cool. Let's do a little